Hey everybody, I'm Ben Gromyko from InterNACHI.
And I'm Natasha Gromyko from Inspector Website Builder.
And we are going to learn about analytics. And let's describe what analytics are. Analytics are, if you do marketing for your business, are you guessing whether it's working or not? No, you want to measure it. So there's only one thing that measures all of your marketing strategies and efforts, and that's your website. But it isn't this is just the fates of my website. It's the back end numbers, the data, the analytics, we call it. I know whether any type of marketing effort that I'm doing is successful or not. Otherwise, you're guessing, right?
Right.
So like, for example, if I wanted to blog something tonight for fun, yeah, that's fantastic. If you want to do it for fun, that's great. But if you actually wanted to know if it's working to make you more money, there's a way that analytics can track everybody who clicks that or sees that post on Instagram,
Right.
clicks your profile. It will track that person to my website. It will tell me where they went and if they scheduled an inspection with me and how much money I made.
Right.
Now I know whether this fun stuff like posting on Instagram is making me money or not. And that's analytics. Let's dive into what you provide every inspector called analytics.
Right. So we actually designed the website in a platform called Wix.com.
Yeah.
And it allows us to give the inspector the ownership of their entire website, including the website editor, like the design, and then also their analytics so that they can see how their website's performing every single day.
You never want to give away
No, because
this
that's
important thing.
Yeah, you're the owner and you want to own your website to your business. And you'll get a report every month on how your website's doing, but you could check every single day on how your site is doing. You can even get notified of every visitor on your phone. So
I get a report from you,
right? Yeah.
But I can make sure that that's actually true
Right,
or not,
correct.
by going into my dashboard
Right.
and looking at my analytics,
Right.
Like down to like whether a button on my
Right.
website, how many clicks
Right.
it got.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fantastic.
And you're connecting that analytics dashboard to your Google Business Profile, which is that free profile that you have on Google, and then also your Search Console, which is also important, that tells you real data from Google on how your website's doing.
That's fantastic. Why don't you show me what my analytics are for my website? And if
Okay.
you wanted to visit my website, go ahead. I can measure whether you're visiting it or not. So go ahead. Let's show the analytics for Big Ben inspections. I am one of your clients,
Yes.
and Inspector Website Builder, and that's InterNACHI's official vendor for Inspector Website Designs. And every client of yours gets a dashboard just like I have here.
Right,
So
correct.
this is my dashboard.
Right.
This is my analytics.
Yep.
Okay, so what should I I have a live visitor.
Yeah, you have one live visitor
cool.
right now.
That's cool. And I can chat with them actually. Can't
Right,
I?
you can chat with them
I grab
live.
my phone and talk to them.
Right.
That's
yeah.
really cool.
They'll be like clicking on this chat button right here.
Yeah.
And then they can talk to you.
Okay.
And you can see they're actually visiting, or they're viewing the homepage right now.
Okay.
Which is really cool. That's good analytics to know.
Yep.
So we're in analytics highlights right now.
Yeah.
And the first part we see is just the key stats, like a quick overview of the stats of your website analytics. So we can see how many.
See.
Go ahead.
I have 5 visiting today.
Right. 5 people visited your website today.
12 yesterday.
12 yesterday.
That's really cool. And that's gone up from the past month.
Right. So we're looking at the past 30 days, but
Yeah.
you could look at all kinds of.
So these last 30 days compared to the previous session.
Right.
That's really good. So I know whether my website is doing what
Right.
it's supposed to be doing or not.
Yeah. And you can
So
track it monthly or
Yeah.
weekly or wherever.
if I'm doing a lot of marketing,
Yeah.
'cause, let's say I don't have inspections this week,
Right.
so I'm going to work on marketing. If I'm doing a lot of marketing, I should see an uptick.
Correct.
Otherwise, if my phone rings or I get a job, I don't really know. I'm just guessing whether or not all that marketing is producing money for me.
Right.
There's only one way to measure whether all of my marketing efforts are worth it or not.
Right.
Right. That's a return on my investment. That's measuring whether it actually works with a tool like this.
Correct.
Okay.
Yep. Yep.
But this is just kind of general.
Yeah, this is just the general of your
Yeah.
analytics
Yeah.
for this month.
How many unique people have visited my website
So you have about 419 unique visitors
in the past month?
in the past month.
Wow.
That's a lot of visitors.
Yeah.
And 4 of them were today, and You had a big day yesterday. You can see more unique visitors yesterday and more site sessions yesterday too. Wonder what you did.
I don't know. I did post yesterday.
Did you?
I posted
Okay.
a lot yesterday.
Yeah, because here also for post views, you can see you had 3 post views yesterday and only 1 today. So you probably posted yesterday. And
These analytics are connected to my social channels.
right, so you can connect your Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, all of that into your dashboard so that you can view those analytics.
Everything that I do. So if I tell my wife, what are you doing? I'm posting on Facebook. She's like, oh, you're messing around. No, I can actually say I'm making money.
Yeah, you can actually post from this dashboard too, and you can just click the button once to post and it'll go to all of those channels too. So it makes it really easy to post, and then it makes it really easy to see those analytics.
Yeah, before this, I was going to every channel, logging in on my phone. I forgot my password, resetting it.
Yeah, you don't want to do that.
Yeah, just go in one place.
Right.
Okay, show me else, other things.
So page views, you have 752 page views, which is up 25%.
That's a lot of pages.
That's in the last 30 days.
What? People are just stuck on my website.
Right.
They're reading a lot of stuff.
Well, so that's
good.
Part of the analytics is seeing like, are these people just hitting your website and then bouncing right off because you're running a Google ad?
Yeah.
Or are they going onto your website and staying on your website for like 4 or 5 minutes, which would be ideal. That's what you want. Is
I want an average time of several minutes.
Yeah, correct.
Okay.
So we can actually see that in the analytics later on.
Okay, cool.
How long they're staying on your
Yeah, that'd be really good. Because a robot will just go like instantly.
Right.
Like, trying to just mess around with you.
Yeah,
they're not going to stick around.
No, they're not
and
reading
read things.
No,
and then go from page to page.
No.
Right. Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so let's move on. Okay, so you don't have any sales because you're not actively...
I do not have any clients.
Yeah.
So if I did, I would love this total sales to tell me how much money I made, right? And the conversion rate.
Right.
And the conversion rate is how
many people you've converted from your site to a scheduled job and you got paid.
Yeah, and you want that high.
And that would be a really important stat to know.
Right.
And total sales would be really
I don't have
important.
any clients.
Right.
Okay.
Okay, so we're going to get to know your visitors. So we're going to look at site sessions over time. So this is in the past month, kind of how many site sessions you've had.
There's that blip.
Yeah, so this is, I guess you posted on this day, and it might have went up, and you probably posted here, and you probably posted here too.
Yeah.
So you can track to see how it's working, and it seems like your posts are working.
It looks like it.
Yeah.
And I'm running an ad too.
Yeah, you're running a Google ad and a YouTube ad.
Yeah, just for fun, just to see what the analytics are.
Right.
And I can see what they're doing. Green going up is a good thing.
Yeah, green is good.
Yeah, if this was going down, right? And my Google ads is going down, okay, that doesn't work.
Right.
I'm wasting money.
Right.
Right. The green going up means that's working.
Right. Yeah.
As long as my total sales and conversion rates are going up as well.
Right. Yeah.
Great. It's one thing to be like I know that there's a lot of inspectors out there like spending a lot of money hiring people to get people to visit their website.
Yeah.
But they have no idea what they're doing once they visit.
Right.
And they're like, here's your report. I had 1,000 people.
And it looks great.
It looks great.
Yeah.
1,000 people hit your homepage.
Yeah.
Whoa, woo, must be doing great, right?
Yeah.
But does it make money?
Yeah. And that's that conversion rate.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Visitor engagement, this is how people are engaging on your website. So once they're there, what are they doing? Where are they going? And it's important to know because you want to make sure your site's optimized, your homepage is optimized. It has a lot of CTAs, so call to actions, and it's making the people go all over your website.
Now, these are down a little bit, like 13%.
Yeah.
I really don't care. But this one, average session duration is over 5 minutes.
So that's what we were talking about before. This is the really important part. You could have 1,000 visitors on your site a month, but if they're bouncing right off in 1 second, that doesn't really count.
Yeah.
So this is a good number.
That's hundreds of people.
Yeah.
What is it? 445 people visiting on average over 5 minutes.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
That's a
That's
good
just
average.
an average. Yeah.
Right.
And over here, we got buttons.
Right. So you have a button on your website, My Services and Fees.
Yeah.
And it's located on the homepage.
Yeah.
And it's the most clicked.
That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
So they visit my website.
Yeah.
And then the first thing, let's see what services it does, right?
Yeah.
And then the next one is schedule now.
Yeah.
That's beautiful. That is the sequence I want.
Right.
Inspector homepage, get educated. What do they do? And let's schedule now.
Right. Yeah.
And then this one here is
The resource from InterNACHI, the Tips for Home Buyers booklet.
So InterNACHI has a free resource. I put it on my website to make it sticky,
Right.
to bump up my average time,
Right.
and to provide value to every visitor in order to convert them.
Right.
And it's like a lead generator if I
Yeah.
collect their name and email address.
Correct.
And that's a free thing that InterNACHI provides for anybody who wants a website.
Right.
Okay.
Yep. So you can analyze the market performance now. So this is how your website is doing in relation on Google. So
Yeah.
it's taking data from your Google business profile and your Google Search Console and also your Google ad, and it's giving you analytics.
A lot of people spend a lot of money, like hundreds to thousands of dollars, trying to figure out where they rank.
Right.
And pages are gone, by the way, right? It's just a continuous scroll. So if anyone's trying to sell you, I'll get you on page 1.
It's not a thing.
It's not a thing anymore. But ranking is there. So you want a low number. You want to be ranked high by having a low number. And the best number is a number 1.
Right.
So if people, can you tell me when people search, you can do it right now, Big Ben Inspections on Google.
Yeah.
Where do I rank?
You rank number 1.
I rank number 1.
And you know that because you can see it on your analytics.
It's right here. And
Yeah.
it says average
it's
position is number 1.
one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's fantastic. If they search for anything other than that, I'm competing with other people.
Right,
So
yeah.
Big Ben Inspections is a brand. It's specific to me, distinguishes me from all the rest. And when people search for that particular thing, it's me.
Right.
I'm ranked number 1.
Right.
That's fantastic. And
Yep.
I can see it right there.
Yep.
Yeah. If I see something that's not doing well, like Home Inspector Raleigh,
Right.
When someone does that, I'm ranked 5. That's not
Which is
that
good,
bad.
yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty good. But I wouldn't have any marketing, in my opinion. Don't do any marketing that is like, hey, home inspections in Raleigh, right? No.
Right.
Be something specific,
Right.
like Big Ben Inspections.
Right.
So people are like, oh, I got to find, what was that guy's name?
Right.
Big Ben Inspections. And I rank number 1.
Right.
These numbers tell me what to do.
Correct.
And what is working.
Correct.
And what is not.
Yep.
That's how you make money in business.
Yep.
And
Yep.
especially in marketing.
Yep.
That's fantastic. And what's in the middle here?
So it looks like you haven't sent any emails to your clients, your
No.
contact list.
No. Well, that makes sense. I don't have any clients.
Right.
So I'll send like an email to my wife, Alicia, or something about the
Right.
newsletter just to get some analytics. But if
Yeah.
I was doing an email campaign
Yep.
to real estate agents that I just met in a real estate presentation,
Yep.
I don't just go to my Gmail account and send out emails
No.
because they're not going to tell me if it's working or not.
Right.
I have to go into my analytics dashboard,
Yep.
create an email from here so that I am measuring
Right.
success
Right.
or failure.
Right.
Yeah.
And you
It's
can
really
upload
good.
those contacts. So say you have a list of contacts
Yeah.
and it's titled real estate agents or
Yeah.
you have home buyers or
Right.
whatever your
Yeah.
list is. You can upload that into your analytics dashboard and then send that email campaign to those people and then see if people are clicking,
Yeah.
how many people engaged with it. It's
Yeah.
really detailed analytics.
I met a home inspector at a chapter event and he said he had 9,000 past clients.
Wow.
And he's never emailed them.
Wow. That's
Yeah.
such a missed opportunity.
Right. He could email them and see what is going on.
Yeah.
Maybe, who
Well,
knows?
for home inspectors, you could follow up and do
Yeah.
like
Right.
annual home maintenance. Like just give value and give education to your clients.
Yeah, but don't just go to your Gmail account right now
No,
and start
because
sending
then
out
you
emails.
can't track.
You can't track.
Yeah.
If you're not tracking, if you're not
There's-
measuring,
There's no point.
there's no point in doing it. You're just guessing.
Yeah.
That's not a way to run a business, by
Right.
guesswork.
Right.
Okay.
Nobody has time for guessing.
Yep. Okay, so what's all this on here and what are we gonna look at?
Right. So the Wix dashboard kind of broke up the analytics into sections here. So we
Okay.
just looked at the highlights.
Okay.
This is the highlights of all your analytics, but then we can go into specific parts. So there's traffic, sales, marketing, behavior, bookings, subscriptions, blog, real-time analytics. So we can go
Yeah.
to traffic next.
Okay.
This is the traffic on your website, and we can see your
Cool.
site
That's
sessions.
That's
Yeah.
other graphic from the highlights, and now they
Right.
blew it up a little bit
Right.
to get really detailed.
Yeah. So you have your site sessions. You're in the green, so you're up almost 43% from last month.
What am I doing? I must be doing something.
Yeah.
I am posting more.
So that
But
would help.
I didn't realize. I'm not even in the business, right?
No.
I'm not even in the business of doing home inspections. I just
Right.
post.
Right.
And that's not even like the NACHI site. This is like a Big Ben Inspections
Right.
fake home inspection site. And my My analytics, I'm really surprised. I'm literally surprised that I have over 400 unique visitors. It isn't just my friends visiting my website over and over again.
Just,
right,
yeah.
right. Or you visiting my
Yeah.
website over and over again. Okay, this is
Yeah,
really
they're
great.
all unique. 400.
I'm spending money just for fun, for analytics, and I can see whether my money is going green.
Right.
It's green and up.
Right.
I'm spending a little money and I'm getting a ton of visitors. Spending a little money, getting a ton of visitors.
Yep.
And then direct is 30% down.
So that's when you're giving out bigbeninspections.com
Yeah.
and they're typing that in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't had a lot of those. So if somebody already knows my URL or something, they're
Yeah,
not
they're-
really typing it in.
Right.
That's an interesting thing.
Right.
For marketing, maybe that's not what, I should be concentrated on. I should be doing something else. Or this kind of direct thing. This is good information. Something red is still valuable information.
Right.
Okay.
So we can look at new visitors versus returning visitors. So this is really good analytics to know if you have people returning or if they're new, and how you can adjust your content on your website to kind of cater to the people, to the average person who's on your website.
Yeah, if I'm doing a big campaign for new people, this should be.
Well, it looks
me-
like,
it looks like a ton of new people.
Yeah.
But I'm not really doing anything for existing clients. I don't have any existing clients.
Right.
But if I did,
Right.
I would see data on existing clients coming back to my website looking for information.
Right.
So if I had a network of homeowners that are part of my client base,
Right.
and I'm interacting with them, I would be measuring whether those folks are actually utilizing my information or
Right.
not. That's fantastic.
And one way is like through your blog, because if you're posting
Right.
blogs, then they're getting notified
About how to clean your gutters
Right.
in the fall.
So then they'd be returning back to your
Yep.
website.
And I even know what kind of devices they're using.
Right. So most are on mobile, which is really important because
Why?
websites, well, you have to be optimized on mobile. So it has to be responsive and user friendly
Yeah.
because most of your clients are on mobile.
Yeah, so they're visiting Big
Yeah.
Ben inspections
Yeah.
on their mobile device.
Right.
And if I'm posting on, if I'm doing anything, I have to
Yeah.
think about things going vertical.
Right. You do need to record vertical.
I do this. Okay.
Okay. So this is your average session per day.
Yeah.
You
So
can
while
just,
football's on, people are visiting
yeah.
me.
So on Sunday.
Yeah. Okay.
And Monday, so more like towards the beginning of the week, they're more active on your site.
Yeah.
You can see site sessions by country.
Yeah. I can see what city.
Yeah, so it looks like Charlotte is the
Charlotte
most.
is number one. So I have a ton of people in Charlotte. So you can really, if you're doing, marketing and you want to know where all these people are going, or if you're doing marketing and a ton of people out of your service area are visiting your website, you're doing something wrong. And I
Yeah.
bet it's an ad. Some kind of ad that's too big.
Too broad.
Yeah, a ton of people over here are looking, or it could be a little confusing, but data is really important.
Right.
Because I hate guessing about marketing.
Right.
People from this area are moving into Raleigh and they're finding me, right? And so they're coming from that area.
Right.
So you have to, but without any of this data, you have no idea what's going on.
No.
This is fantastic. I know
Yeah, this is really
exactly
good.
where these people are coming from.
That's really good. That's super detailed.
Yeah, yeah.
So we're going to look at behavior now. So this is how people
Behave.
behave on your website. So we saw this before, but the
Yeah.
average session duration of people visiting your site, how long they're on there.
Over
and
5 minutes.
Over 5 minutes. And I think you had, something 400?
400, over
Unique
400 people.
visitors,
Yeah,
yeah.
unique visitors.
So that's a good average.
Yeah.
And then your bounce rate is
Too high.
way too high.
Yeah. And I
So
think
that's that.
Yeah. If you scroll down, I don't even have Google reviews, right? And
Yeah.
You're supposed to have Google reviews. So
Exactly.
people are so that the people who actually do bounce, they're out.
Right.
I think there are other inspectors searching my website and learning
Yeah,
about these
100%.
features that InterNACHI has.
Yep. And then we've got top clicks right here.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like services is the top clicks.
Yeah.
So
they go from my homepage
Yeah.
to services.
Yeah.
And then the next important thing is schedule now.
That's really great.
If it was, let's say, homepage and blog,
Yeah.
right?
Or
That'd be weird.
Yeah.
The homepage, and then they just skip over everything
you're
I do as a home inspector and read a blog. That's something's wrong, right?
Right.
But it's actually working perfectly.
Right.
Homepage, maybe qualifications, services and fees, and then schedule.
Yep.
Okay.
Top navigation flows. So this
Yeah.
is literally the flow of people. So they go from homepage, 3% go to schedule now.
And then out of those, They go to schedule now, blog, or they're out of here.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like this because it allows me to visually see what people do on my homepage. So on my homepage, there's a bunch of things that they could do. And one of them is to go to the second page, my services and fees.
Right.
There's a certain percentage goes to the second page, services and fees. And those people, a certain percentage of those people go back to my homepage, right? They're looking and comparing.
Yeah.
They're getting
Yeah.
services and then they're going
Yeah.
back and forth.
Yeah.
That's great. But eventually they get to schedule now.
Which
And
is 13% of them.
Yeah.
Which is good.
This is really neat. I can see where they go.
Yeah.
Like you should be able to track wherever anybody goes and for how long, especially if you're posting on Instagram. I know that Wix gives me a little profile link for
Right.
my Instagram. So if you go to my Instagram, InterNACHI Ben, and you click my profile, I can track you visiting my website. I can see you live visiting my website. I know what page you're on. I know for how long you're on. And then I know where you go
Right.
after you visit my website.
Right. And you can chat me too.
Yeah, it's almost like cheating. You know?
Almost. Yeah. You're kind of watching people behave.
Right. And if they're not behaving right, if they're not scheduling now,
Right.
then I need to do something to
Adjust.
tweak that.
Right. Right.
Otherwise, I'm posting and I have no idea
Yeah.
what's going on.
Or you have a website and you're like, oh, it's not working.
Yeah.
And then you
it
just
may
don't
look
know.
really fancy.
It might look really great.
It may have been really costly,
It could have been really costly.
but is it actually part of your business operations?
Right.
You need to know whether things are working or not.
Right.
Stop guessing
Yeah.
and get data, hard data, right? Okay, let's go to my blog.
Okay.
We're on the blog analytics. This is overview. I can see how many people are visiting my blog. I really don't do a lot of blogging on my fake home inspection thing, but let me show you something. Down here, past that, is Google Analytics. So I'm connecting my dashboard of my website, Home Inspector website, to Google Analytics. Google is telling me and populating this data.
Right. It says
And this blog, it's titled Roof Inspection Checklist.
Right.
I have 9 impressions. 9 people saw it, right? On a Google search. They were searching for something, and my blog post came up, but no one clicked it.
Right.
So that's like not good. If
Yeah.
I wanted people to click my website, to get people organically coming in. If I wanted to leverage my articles that I got from InterNACHI, put them on my blog through your system,
Right.
and I wanted people to find me and schedule home inspections with me, this would not be a good thing.
Yeah, it has to be user friendly, and so people aren't searching like roof inspection checklist in their Google.
No one is searching
They're
for
looking
roof
for
inspection
like
checklist.
Yeah. What are they looking for? They're looking for how to fix my roof.
How to fix my, there's a hole in my roof, and how do I fix it?
Why is my roof leaking?
Yeah,
So
how to
that's-
clean my gutters.
Right.
Yeah, so these aren't really optimized.
Right.
There's no SEO there.
Right.
It's user unfriendly.
Right.
Right. Well, that's good.
Yeah. And they would probably click on it if it was, because it would answer their question.
Yeah.
And then you'd see different analytics.
I can post on my blog, and I can measure whether that is helping my business or not.
Correct. Yeah.
Okay. Hey, I've got one person visiting me right now from Georgia.
Yep.
Actually, in places unknown in Georgia. Well, that's really cool. So if I was doing, maybe if I was doing a live webinar or something, like I could see people visiting my website or something like that. Yeah.
And you can actually see they're browsing right now, and you can see
Where they're
about
going.
33 seconds.
Yeah.
So you can see how long they've been on there.
That's really
And you
cool.
can see when the last visitors were there.
Yep. And anytime anybody visits my website, there's a little chat feature, and I can chat with them.
Right.
Okay.
Yep. And then you can see their behavior. So they're on their mobile.
Yep.
And they came from Google, your Google ad.
Yep.
And they're viewing the homepage right now. Okay, so these are the website insights.
Okay.
So in the last 30 days, this is what your site is doing. So most people spent more time on your qualifications page than any other page, which is surprising. It's usually the homepage, but I guess people are reading through your qualifications.
Yeah. Yep. And this is a interesting thing. Like people are doing searches on Google.
Yeah, they're coming
not
from
Bing or
Right.
other things.
Right, they're coming from Google, most of them. Facebook is popular, so visitors from Facebook spend more time on your site, which is interesting.
And compared to Instagram, LinkedIn, or Twitter,
Right.
or YouTube,
Right.
Facebook is #1 for me.
So you should be probably posting on Facebook, if anything.
Otherwise, I'm wasting my time.
Right. You're missing an opportunity.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So if you're looking at analytics of your website and it's terrible stuff,
Yeah.
it may not be optimized.
Right.
Right. So how do I know as one of your clients that your website designer, did all the SEO stuff that you were supposed to do?
Right. So we follow the Wix SEO checklist, and it's recommended by Wix. They're a big platform for they design millions of websites.
Yeah.
This is what they recommend. And so we follow these steps. We make sure that everything is green so that your site is optimized and ready for you to do all the marketing that you're doing.
It's an SEO checklist. Wow.
So basically you just check it off.
So what's step one? It's all green.
Yeah. Step one is all green. Get the homepage ready for Google search, which is really important.
Yep.
And so, for example, set the homepage's title for search results. So we go in here and we make sure that you've got your keywords in there.
Wow.
So all of the
those
keywords. Yeah. So you've got your location like Raleigh, you've got your first and last name, your company name.
And we saw earlier that Big Ben inspections as a keyword search ranks number one for
Correct.
me. Oh, awesome. That's why it's there.
Right.
Yeah.
Super important.
Yeah. So it's optimized for people searching for that keyword.
Right.
Yeah.
And so they're searching for your business site name. There it is. These things are all checked off, and we make sure we do this. These parts are really important. So connecting that custom domain and Google Search Console, you have to connect that so you can get your data.
Yep.
And then in step 2, it looks like we are completed 31 out of 34, so we have to check out what's going on.
I may have messed up a couple things.
Yeah, so it looks like...
So after your design, I know I did an infrared image.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it says infrared. On my infrared page, I put a picture there.
Yeah.
But what's that?
So
Why is it red?
So it's red because it doesn't have alt text, which means you need to describe every image that you have on your website.
It was a screenshot. So it had like a screenshot. I don't know what it is. Just gobbledygook. So the alt tag needs to be changed on it.
Right. It needs to be added.
I can do that. I can do that.
You can do
myself?
that right here. You just click add alt text, and basically you just it says a short description of your image, and all you do is describe exactly what the image is like.
I should have done that ahead of time.
Right.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. If you ever edit your website,
you
need to add alt text to all of your images. And we do that initially, but if you're editing your website, you got to make sure.
So you don't. So when people say, "Well, I'll do SEO for your website," for $500 a month, like that. One, like, what are they doing?
You have to verify that they're doing these important things.
Have you ever heard anybody describe in clear, plain English what SEO optimization is on an inspector website? Right. This does. This actually
is
says add a little short description of my infrared picture that you didn't do, Ben.
Yep.
Yeah. After it was designed, I went in there and I messed it up. So I have to go in there and fix. So anything that's not green is easy to fix.
Right.
That's search engine optimization.
Correct.
Should I hire you for like $1,000 a month to manage my SEO?
No, because once you write your SEO, it's done. You wrote your SEO.
It's all green.
It's optimized. It's all green.
Yeah.
And now what do? Now you market.
And I see what is working.
You track your analytics.
Using analytics. And that's what we just went through here.
Right.
How much is all this stuff?
Yeah.
How much do I pay Inspector Website Builder to have all this analytics stuff so I know how successful my marketing is?
So our design fee is $2.99.
Yeah.
And it's just one-time design fee. So we build the website for you.
Yeah.
We give you the ownership. So we give you this dashboard in your own Wix account.
Yeah.
And there you go. You have all of your analytics. There's
do I keep paying you?
No, you just pay us a one-time design fee.
That's it.
You pay Wix a hosting fee to host the site on the internet.
Of course.
And you're off to the races.
So I get all of this. I get my design from you for a one-time fee, and then I pay Wix, and I get all this stuff in here.
It's about $27 a month.
Yeah. Why is this so important? Why is the analytics? We've said it before. Well, why is having access to analytics for an inspector critically important?
Well, you're a business owner, so you don't want to waste your time.
Right.
So if you're wasting your time with marketing, then what are you doing, So you need to see where you're going, what's working, what's not working. And this is the best way to do it. You have your website, it's on the internet, and you have all your socials connected, and you're putting effort into it. So you want to see and read those analytics.
Yeah.
And if you can't do that, it's wasting your time probably.
It's just a bunch of guesswork.
Yeah, you're guessing.
That's a terrible way to run a marketing strategy. Just guessing whether it's working or not.
Right. Yeah.
I know for sure that if I wanted to do a real estate presentation, I have something that I can give to every real estate agent. It's a QR code.
Yeah,
But
free.
it isn't just a QR code. It's a QR code through my dashboard.
Right.
And I give this QR code on a nice piece of paper,
Yeah.
you know? And it's a call to action. And I tell every real estate agent, okay, now everybody see that paper I just passed out to you? Scan the QR code. Guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to find out whether that real estate agent schedules a job with me, because there's a referral program in here too. There's even a coupon. So if I give the agent a coupon, I know what agent used what coupon.
Correct.
That's absolutely fantastic. I'm getting all choked up about it. It's really good. And this is what you do.
This is what we do.
Yeah.
Yep.
For all InterNACHI members.
Yep.
That's fantastic, Tosh. That's really great information. Is there anything else you want to say?
That's it, really.
Okay.
We went over all of the analytics and the SEO checklist to make sure that your site's optimized.
What if I wanted to give you a phone call? I go to Inspector Website Builder, and there's a little thing about giving a call. But what if I wanted like a more kind of half-hour formal phone call?
Yeah, you can schedule a phone call with us, and we can go over any of the website questions that you have.
Yeah. Because this could be a little overwhelming for a lot of people.
Right. And we're always there to help you. Like, if you ever have questions and you already have your dashboard and you have questions, we're there to help you, because we have a dashboard too, and we can show you around.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thanks, Tosh.
Yeah, of course.
I'm Ben Gromiko from InterNACHI.
I'm Natasha from Inspector Website Builder.
And we'll see you on the next podcast.
Yes.
Bye.
Bye.